Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your nighttime, right time DJ Music, and welcome to another Music Rant. I got about 15 minutes to rock this here post, so let me get straight to it there, folks. In March of 2019, young African-American kid going home, well, I'm not sure whether he was going home or wherever he was going, he got stopped for speeding. You'll see in the video that the police officer asked him, "Do you know why I stopped you?" He told the officer what speed he thought he was approximately going, and the officer disputed that. Okay, I get that. That's what the police are out there for. If you're caught speeding, do you do? Also, when the police asked the young man for his driver's license, he couldn't produce one. In some states, that is a misdemeanor. In other states, they will give you a ticket and let you walk away. In this case, the officer asked the young man, "Whose house is this?" And he said, "It is his mother's house." So there would absolutely be no reason for them to tow the car and, like they normally do. If they catch you on the street, they will tow your car if you're driving without a license. Okay, that's part of the system. We all know that. But what happens after this is the reason why I need to make this video. I know with the coronavirus, all that news takes precedence. So I'm not really dealing with a lot of these videos that folks have sent to me. Got to thank Roland James, though. Roland, appreciate you for sending this to me, my man. Make sure I shout you out, all right? Roland James sent me this video from the Grand Rapids Police Department, where a young African-American man was driving without a driver's license. And you will see that even though he told the police officers, "I have my son in the back seat," that did not make a difference to them. This kid will be traumatized from, number one, that window being smashed, and number two, watching his father get beat up. He will be traumatized by that. He won't trust the police, not unless the kid was a real small child and wasn't cognizant of what was going on. But anyway, folks, let's get to the video, and I'll make my comments in a little bit. Like, share, and subscribe, please, if you don't mind. But let's get to the video.
How's it going? Good, I'm Officer Stevens. Stop you for speeding today on foot. You have your license, registration, and proof of insurance? You weren't? What's the speed limit?
30.
It's 25. How fast do you think you're
I
going?
was going over 5.
Okay, I was doing 35 and I couldn't catch you. So that's
I
10
wasn't
over.
going fast.
Okay, well that's between you, me, the video, and my speedometer. So you get your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I don't have my license at home right now.
Why is that?
It's not my vehicle. This is my girlfriend's vehicle. So,
Whose house is this right here?
this is my mama's house.
What was your name?
Huh?
What was your name? Huh?
Trail.
Your name's Trell?
Yeah.
What's your last name, Trell? Huh? Listen to me. Stop digging around and listen to me.
I'm looking for the stuff for you.
Okay, well I need to know your name because you're driving a vehicle.
Alright. Trail.
Trail what?
Trail Brown.
Alright, Mr. Brown, step out of the car for me.
Why do I have to step out the car?
You don't have your license on you. You're under arrest.
How am I under arrest?
You don't have your license on you. It's a misdemeanor in the state of Michigan.
That's not a misdemeanor.
Okay, step out of the car.
Why do I have to step out the car?
If you don't step out of the car, you'll be charged with hindering and opposing.
I didn't do nothing. My son up in the car
Okay,
right here.
great. I'm glad you know the law.
Alright, let me make sure I'm on.
Step out of the car. You're under.
Did you hear that? He said, "Okay, great." Well, maybe step out of the car. That way we can resolve this, and that way your son won't be in any danger. Or let's go ahead and settle this. Whatever. The officer had several options at this point in time. Once he knew that that child was in that back seat, he had several options in how to deal with this particular situation. But instead, you will see they chose the roughest option.
Arrest for refusing. You're refusing to obey a lawful command. Now you're under arrest. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. I'm gonna bust the window and drag you out. I'm gonna bust you out. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. I'm gonna break the window. I'm gonna break the window. Step out of the car. 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 Open the door. You're under arrest. Open the door. Open the door. Grab me. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Let me see your hands. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Show me your other hand. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. He's got a kid in the back seat. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Open this door. Exit the vehicle. I'm about to get out. Let me get out. Put your hands up. Let me get out. Put your hands up. You're gonna get tased. You don't get out.
What I want you folks to notice next is, okay, he's obviously subdued already. They tased him twice already, okay? So it's obvious that he's subdued. He's no longer a threat to the police. What happens next is absolutely what I've been telling folks since as long as I can remember. When the police stop you, there's always the chance that you are going to get your ass whipped. Regardless, especially if you show them some kind of, as they deem it, disrespect. They feel that they have the right to put their hands on you at any point in time. Not once, not twice, but in this case, this officer, what's his name, Drew Rao, punched this young man over 30 times, all the while cognizant that that man's son was in the back seat. Do you think that made a difference to them?
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get your own robe on! Hands down now!
I don't know if you folks are recognizing this or not, but every time that camera goes up and down, back and forth, that is that officer punching that young man. Every time that camera goes out of frame, back in frame, out of frame, back in frame, that is a punch being delivered to this young man, even though he's being tased at the same time. Now you tell me, when have you ever seen the police do this to one of these guys that go around shooting up people in churches? That go around shooting up people in movie theaters, that go around mass murdering folks. This is a simple traffic stop, folks. It did not need to escalate to the point of that this young man's life was in danger. Not only that, and I have to keep repeating this, this man's child was in the back seat. Was he wrong for not having a driver's license? Absolutely. Was he wrong? Can you say he was wrong about talking smack to the officers? That's a matter of opinion. But he definitely was not wrong for whatever he did to the police after this. If he filed a lawsuit against the police, if the policeman got fired, which he did, took them a while, but he got fired finally. 30 times, over 30 times, he struck this young man while he was on the ground. This is what they do to us. Now, again, I always stress this. Imagine what was happening when there was no body cam. Imagine what was happening to black folks when there was no proof. It was our word against theirs. Imagine what happens. Imagine if you were born in the 60s, 70s, or early 80s. Imagine what happened when you got stopped by the police. Your life was in jeopardy. Now, you saw the second camera, you saw two angles of this beatdown. They tell him to calm down after they just beat the fuck out of him. Would you be calm? Or would you be afraid for your life? They told this man to calm down. Now you notice, back a little ways, once the police, let me see if I can go back just a little farther here. Let's go a little farther back here. Notice that the young man is on the ground still. He's handcuffed already. Okay? Now watch when the policemen walk away from him. They don't offer any type of, any medical aid or anything like that. Then another officer comes back up to him, puts his knee in his back, and threatens to tase him again, although he's already been subdued.
The cuffs are too tight, and I can't move my arm because my sweater. Like,
kick your feet up on the seat that way and face this way. Put your feet out that way. Put your back towards me. Yeah. Put your back against the door and put your feet up on the seat.
I can't move. Also, my leg like it's broken. So I'm like, stuck to my leg. I just broke.
Slide your right leg over there. That'll give you enough room to slide up. Take baby steps.
There is a little bit more to this, folks, but as I say, I got 15 minutes to rock this post. Now, there's nothing else I need to say about this. The officer got fired, and this will happen again. We'll have more videos like this. Unfortunately, I'll have more videos like this that folks will send me. But still, we're in a nation where they say racism is dead. I don't know what nation y'all living in.